Where do the legendary swords in Majora's Mask come from? There are two notable swords that we get access to in the land of Termina. We get the Fierce Deity Double Helix Blade and the Great Fairy Sword. The first one that we're going to take a look at is going to be the Fierce Deity Sword. This is the most powerful sword in the game, and we are only given access to it in the Fierce Deity form. It is common for transformation masks to have specific items that manifest for their forms. Most commonly, we see a unique musical instrument in each form. This leads me to believe that the items are conjured from the same magic as the masks. Since the Fierce Deity mask is the manifestation of the anger from the people of Termina, it would be fair to say that the weapon that accompanies it is the same. Now, if we switch our focus to the Great Fairy Sword, this is an entirely different case. In the land of Hyrule, we know that the Great Fairies are capable of granting immense power to legendary weapons. We see this with the Master Sword in A Link to the Past, and they grant magical abilities to your armor in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. In this case, it seems that the sword was created by the Great Fairies themselves. There could be an argument made for it being created by Zeboro and Gebora, the smiths in the mountain village, and then enchanted by the Great Fairies, but this seems unlikely and doesn't have much supporting evidence. The item description reads that it's the most powerful blade in the land. This may seem like a contradiction since the Fierce Deity Sword deals more damage, but the Great Fairy Sword has one advantage that no other sword has. You can still use the Great Fairy Sword even when cursed by a blue bubble. This speaks to the magic of the sword, since even the Master Sword can't be used in this state. If you're subscribed, you'll remember that the Master Sword was designed specifically for sealing the darkness. So it's wild that the Great Fairy Sword succeeds where the Master Sword fails. What other powers this sword may yield are unknown, but it's possible that this is the most powerful sword we ever wield in the entire series.